Good morning. I just did some yoga. Was feeling pretty chill today. Needed to relax and stretch. I'm actually about to put some bread in the oven. I have been working on a chocolate no knead bread for my blog, which is this bowl right here. I actually started this last night. Basically, you start with a big bowl of flour, you sift in some cacao powder, then add in salt, yeast, and sugar, whisk that all up, and then stir in room temperature water and some chocolate chips. And then you just cover that and let it sit overnight. It's really easy, I gotta say. I think this is like my 5th time making it because we love it so much and it's fuss free. So I got out my Misen Dutch oven. Misen is the sponsor of today's video. By the way, I'm really excited to be partnering with them. If you missed it, I did a soup video with this, but their Dutch oven is really great, high quality. Another thing I love about the version I have is that it comes with a silicone lid, which I won't be using for this recipe, but it also comes with a cast iron lid, like a normal Dutch oven, that doubles as a grill pan. So we love a versatile kitchen ingredient, component, pot, you know. So Misen's Dutch oven is already half the price of premium retailers. Plus, you can click the link in the description of this video because they're kindly sponsoring it, and you get an extra 20% off and free shipping over $75. Just use my code from my bowl. All the details are down there. We'll talk about this baby later too, but right now I need to put this into my oven to preheat it before adding my bread. So that needs to preheat for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get ready for the day and then I'll see you then. Okay. So my Dutch oven is almost preheated. The rest of the steps are incredibly easy. So you're just gonna start by generously dusting a surface with flour. And actually, before you get your hands dirty like I just did, I would recommend cutting a sheet of parchment paper now. The first thing that I like to do is press down the sides of this because the air bubbles that are in the dough are gonna shrink down a lot and it makes it just easier to handle. And then it should come out pretty easily. You're just going to transfer it onto your floured surface. Okay, so then to shape this, I just dust my hands with like the flour that's around the ball, and it came out kind of weird, but we want to turn this into a circle. And I think the easiest way to do this and also develop surface tension, which is going to help the dough rise more, is you grab the outer edge of the dough and you pull it in towards the center. And you can just do this a few times, repeating all the way around until you get a nice little dough ball. I'm gonna do one more here. And then this is going to become the bottom. We're gonna flip it onto the parchment paper. So you just scoop it up and flop it down. Look at that, what a cutie. The Dutch oven's gonna be very hot, so get your mitts. Put it on a little coaster, and then you just take the whole sheet of parchment paper and plop your little bread ball in at the bottom. Carefully put the lid on top because you know the sides are still hot. Then we're just gonna put this back in the oven for 30 minutes uncovered, then remove the cover and bake for another 15 to 20 minutes to get a nice crispy crust. Well, we'll try again another day. It tastes delicious, but I just need to practice frothing my milk more. I just don't want to waste it. So I basically get one time a day to practice. But I did see a video online with some helpful tips that said to practice with water and dish soap so then you could see when you're properly aerating the water, which I think is what I'm having the most struggle with. I'm either not adding enough air to the soy milk, or on the opposite, I add too much. Either way, it tastes delicious, so I don't really, it's not a huge rain on my parade. Bam. Our bread is fluffy, it's craggy, it's delicious looking. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Pick up the parchment paper, transfer it to your cooling rack. So we can show you here. And then the parchment paper underneath the bread can make it a little bit soggy. So it's better to just move it right away and then let this cool. To be honest though, I actually have an acupuncture appointment and I need to leave. So I'm gonna break the cardinal bread sin and cut it while it's still warm. But on the plus side, the chocolate chips get nice and melty. Look at how beautiful that is. Now I gotta quickly make some toast. You can obviously let it cool and toast it to get the chocolate chips melty again, but there's just something special about it coming straight out of the oven, you know? It's honestly delicious on its own, but it's also never a bad idea to top it with nut butter and fruit. Hi, it's been several hours. I went to acupuncture, I went to the grocery store, I got some things for dinner tonight. I'll actually do a little grocery haul when I get home. But I was out during lunch and I didn't pack anything, and I was like, well, I could go out to eat and spend like over 10 bucks, or I could just buy something from Trader Joe's. So I've actually never had this before. It's just a creamy hummus and vegetable wrap. I'm sure I can make it at home, but convenience won me over today. I was gonna eat it in the parking lot, then I realized it'd be a much more enjoyable experience if I just stopped at this like park on the way home. So then I get some quality nature time and I wouldn't have people staring at me. But then it started raining, but I think I'm gonna go out anyways. See, isn't this a much better spot than a parking lot, even though it's raining? I'm not gonna lie, it's actually raining pretty hard, so I think I might just say hi to the water and then leave. It's hard to eat a wrap under a coat. Can you guys even hear me? This is a really great angle. Thanks for being beautiful, though. We're back. Sitting in a parking lot with trees is still better, I guess. My coat was just so wet. It's not like I don't mind getting wet. It's just like the thought of being soaking wet while eating a soggy tortilla was not exactly the most appealing lunch activity. My review of this wrap is that it's good, but like it's a convenience thing. I would never go to Trader Joe's just to buy this. Worth $5? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad for getting food out, but I think with $10 you could buy all the ingredients from Trader, maybe 12. You could buy all the ingredients from Trader Joe's and just make like 5 of these. So, okay. I'm gonna enjoy some quiet time and finish my wrap and then head home. Okay, I unloaded everything. I'll give you a quick haul. I went to Trader Joe's. I got some peanuts and roasted cashews, both for future recipes for the blog. I'm obsessed with these everything bagel ciabatta rolls. They're pretty good price and they're great for like burgers or sandwiches or just as a side roll. And then we always get our Ezekiel bread from there because it's a good price. And the other thing I got from Trader Joe's was the super firm tofu, which I like. And I really like this wine. I'm not sure if it's available nationwide because it is local, but it's a pretty good price and is vegan if you check on barnivore.com. Then I went to another grocery store. I got some coconut milk, light coconut milk, hoisin sauce, bell peppers, ginger, and some dried chilies. Can you get what recipe I'm making? Not the coconut milk, but from this stuff? Leave a comment and let me know. Then I also got some gold potatoes, green onions, celery, oranges. The bulk mushrooms were out of stock, so I got these packaged ones instead. And then I got some more tofu. And then I also got some flowers from Trader Joe's, which I'm going to put in a vase now.
My dear, everything moves so fast. It all moves so fast these days. We're coming real close and dance real slow. Maybe time will change its pace. Maybe we can sing time to sleep just for tonight. And we can tiptoe and slip outside before he wakes the morning's light.
So Dylan actually has a few of his coworkers staying over at our house right now. And I have been making dinner for the gang. And tonight I wanted to make my vegan stew because it's been a little bit cold and rainy and it just sounds like the perfect cozy meal. So I actually posted this recently on my blog and recently in YouTube. I'll link both of those down below. So I won't do like a super detailed thing. I did go ahead and prep all of my ingredients. I am 1.5 timesing it because Dylan knows how to eat and so do some of his friends. So the great thing is I get to use my beautiful Misen Dutch oven again. I honestly love Dutch ovens. Like if you're looking for one kitchen pot or pan to invest in, I think a Dutch oven is great because it works on the stovetop. It holds heat super well, but it also can go into the oven with no problem at all, and it's great retaining moisture, getting that browning and crisping. So let's saute some things, shall we? Greetings from my bathroom. I had some pecan sandies for dessert. The recipe's not on my blog yet, but I've been testing it and I think they are good to go. I thought since I didn't talk to you a lot this evening, I would do my evening skincare routine with you. I've gotten a few questions about it. I'm not saying everyone is asking about it. Everyone's skin is different, and honestly, I like to try new products. I think it's fun. So this is what I'm currently using. Let me tell you, I saw this on Instagram. It's a game changer. Buy wristbands. Dylan laughs at me, but don't knock it till you try it. Buy wristbands, then you put them on before you start to take your makeup off, and the water doesn't run down your arms. It gets absorbed into the wristband, and you can just wash them. Game changer, I am telling you. So I like to double cleanse. I start first with a more oil-based cleanser. The oil-based one is this Cocoa Kind one. I don't love it, but I'm gonna finish it. And then I've decided to try Naturium's niacinamide cleansing gelée, 3%. I like this one a lot though. For a while I was only using an oil-based cleanser and I thought it was working really well, but then over time I realized that it was like clogging a lot of my pores. So then once I added the gel one onto it as well, my skin liked that a lot more. Beautiful. Then you just pat your face or whatever so you don't get wrinkles. I gotta be honest, I'm not perfect about removing my makeup. I just do my best and I'm like, you know what? The rest is gonna come off in the shower tomorrow morning. And then at this point, you're done with the water running down your arms, so you can take your wristbands off. And then after I wash my face, I like to use a toner. I've been using spray toners for a while, and I definitely don't like the alcohol ones. I find them to be really drying. But then I tried this gel toner. I've been using this for a while now. I have this on a subscription from Tula. So I do that first. I just find that my skin really likes the moisture from the gel. I don't think I said this in the beginning, but I'm obviously not an expert. This is just what I use. So I'm sure someone could tell me what I'm doing wrong in the comments. Every other day to every 3 days, I also use this Paula's Choice retinol treatment, but you have to sort of work up to it because it can make your skin super sensitive, but I'm prone to hyperpigmentation, so I'll use it today because I haven't used it in a few days. I don't really have a set schedule. It's just when I'm feeling the vibes, you know? And right now I'm using this Osea hyaluronic acid serum, but I also really like this Franklin and Whitman one too. This one though feels really fancy because it's in like a glass jar and has a glass stopper. You feel like, wow, I'm so fancy. I really like the hyaluronic acid. As someone who didn't know a lot about skincare, I was like, acid, isn't that bad for your skin? But it's so moisturizing. I honestly rotate through eye creams all the time. Right now I'm using this Revitalizing Eye Cream by Cocoa Kind. And I don't like to use the applicator. Maybe I should, I don't know. I just put it on my finger and go swoop. And sometimes I put it on really thick and Dylan makes fun of me, but I figure, you know, if there's extra moisturizing eye cream absorbing into my eye bags at night, it's probably not a bad thing, you know? And that's it for my evening skincare routine. Honestly, my morning is pretty similar. I wash my face with water in the shower, and then I use the Tula toner. I also use a vitamin C serum in the morning. I've been liking this one by Ursa Major. Instead of the eye cream, I've been using this Tula brightening eye balm. And then SPF is always important. I like this Ilia one. It is kind of like a foundation. It's like very light coverage, which I like. And they have a lot of shades, which I also like. And it doesn't like crease or feel super heavy on my skin. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I will say, I also really like this Cocoa Kind Resurfacing Sleep Mask. It's kind of like an alternative to retinol, I believe. So once or twice a week, I'll put this on instead of the retinol and the hyaluronic acid, because it's really moisturizing. And you just rinse it off the next morning. All right, now that my face is no longer painted, I am going to end the video, cuddle with my dogs, maybe play a word game, and then go to bed. So I hope you all had a lovely day yourselves, or are having one, I guess, depending on the time of day you're watching this. Thanks again to Misen for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out that link in the description for your discount. And I look forward to virtually seeing you guys soon. Bye.